No, go. I don't want you this time. You always coming over here. You always coming in my way. Stopping me from you're going down. Cool. You can play with your stuff. Just not over here, okay? So I'm gonna play Genshin, but I'm gonna talk about Animal Crossing because I've been playing Animal Crossing. I gotta start newly, but I've got I've been playing I've 69. I've been playing New Leaf, not New Leaf, New Horizons, Animal Crossing Horizons, with with my wife, right? Like she got me into it. Finally, I'm playing on the Switch too, and it's fun. I'm enjoying it. But I decided, why not try to the other ones? I've played a little bit of the original back in the day because I was a GameCube kid.
It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nodcry. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take
Animal
him on
Crossing
alone.
Yeah.
On my phone,
Be okay if
and then
willing to work together.
I got
right now.
Wild World on my phone, and then I got City Folk on my phone, and then I got New Leaf on my phone. New Leaf is the one I gotta start still, but I started the other ones. I started 2 of them yesterday, and one of them I started the first, the original, and New Leaf.
Exactly. Whatever the case,
I started the GameCube and
about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nodcry. But even if we didn't,
Wild World yesterday, and then I did City Folk today, and I might try to do New Leaf today too. I'm not putting any pressure on myself with these. I'm just gonna play them when I can, right? Like just a nice, calm hop on, check them out, and just see how I like it. I'm enjoying them doing it that way, and it's teaching me that I can play games that way instead of the way I usually play them, which is just
our faith, our sect,
being anal retentive about it.
Our foe is the Fatui or this Raker.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by.
It's one of those things. Two of those, that's good. This. Kitty cat, I keep telling you not to be there. You can't be on the table right now. I'm trying to play games. Oh, you're gonna look at me all grumpy. You're going over here. She gets confused over there for a while. But yeah, I'm enjoying playing the Animal Crossing. Looks like something's in my way. Oh, last shark.
For a nap in the workshop. Time for a nap. Oh wow. Where did my sunglasses go?
Nothing's going right lately.
There, I know. If nothing is going right, then
You really think...
I could not sit. Please get some rest.
I'm gonna give each one a hit on the head with my wrench. I gotta see for myself which one... Oh, Traveler! Paimon! It's you! Hi, I know. It feels like it's... But anyway...
I know. It appears my analysis was correct.
Huh?
You were getting upset. Conclusion. Everything is...
Huh? Like... Oh, what's the matter? Oh, it's nothing major. People keep getting into fights around here. And last night, they crashed right into my workshop. All the... Oh... Sounds like the Clink Clank from Kage Craft Shop is living up to its name.
Do not be alarmed. It's a group of treasure hoarders on the road.
Treasure hoarders? Dipping into the Vatuis? Sorry. Yeah, before Inefa came back, all I could...
I already cleared them out last.
You're the... Wow! So, well, the sleep... Nice! Sam? No, not impressive. There's a traitor among...
Correct.
My bots don't just break down, and we'll find them and make them pet... Yeah! How are you going to do that? By staring him down. Okay, so, I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll just drag the... Whoa! How's that fair?
I don't care what they're
okay, then.
talking.
Alright, listen up, you three. What are we gonna... We'll let you off. But just this once. You stared them down all right, Traveler. Notice anything off? Yep, that's it. What did I say? Come on, help me. I know, Inepa! We caught him! Do you need to check him over?
Analyzing. Exterior. No anomalies detected. The probability of malfunction due to an external injury.
Huh. Must be the processor then. Let me open him up and have a look. Uh-oh! He's on the run again! Catch him!
You knocked something over and got away.
What? Is that him? How did he get so...
No, those are scrap sorting bots. It appears he can still connect to them.
Okay, well now I'm getting curious. There's more going on here than... But we need to catch... Try sucking him out!
Got him.
Oh, finally. Wouldn't you like to know? Huh? You can talk? No, it's not possible. I mean, my prospector bots do have a voice function, but it's all... There's no way they have awareness like Inefa. Their cores aren't even a fraction as advanced as hers. But it seems like he can communicate. Can you mind your own business? Jeez, why is this bot so aggressive? Oh, just you wait. If you don't get out of my sight, I'll round you all up and send you straight to the fortress of Meroseed.
The Fortress of
I
Meroseed.
do.
What kind of place is that?
Would be absolutely fantastic if I could just...
What is it again? Meropede. Yeah, that seems... Would you stop with the personal question? Whoa! What do you mean, girl? You're a junk sorting robot. I'm a girl. Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened, but something is definitely wrong here. Well, guess the... Don't come any closer! Somebody help! a girl, too.
That was funny.
That doesn't change anything.
Apologies, Traveler in Paimon. Aino prefers to devote her full focus to solving problems. I believe she needs some time to... Perhaps it would be best to follow up.
And I do... Hello. That one. There we go. Oh, I've gotta wait. Yay!
Weird. I know, Ineppa, we're here.
Greetings.
I mean, I found the source of the malfunction, but now I have way more questions than answers. What? Why?
The bot has the wrong core. It is not the one Aino installed originally, but the core of a clockwork mecha from Fontaine.
It has the wrong core? Yeah, it's nope. The problem is... Really? No idea. Wow. If even...
The core originates
Yeah, but charred? I doubt it. The best protective...
in the event that my core is sustained.
Ah! Knock on wood, knock on wood! Your core is gonna be just...
I was engaging in a hypothetical
I did
matter.
Knock on
one
Yeah.
large wish
Anyway...
when it
I
first
bet
came
there's other
out.
day to
I'm
preserve,
trying to
and
get
I'm gonna extract it. Man, this... Bingo! Who replaced
Trying to
the
get,
original... Bingo!
I know.
You know what happened the day
Not
before
her.
it started malfunctioning?
The,
I'm thinking the treasure
robot.
hoarders stole the core from the Fatui and
So I'm
needed a
hoping
place
to do that wish
Makes sense, don't you think?
Of course.
again.
In
But I like to
fact,
do wishes
info
once
from
I
the
have
curatorium
10.
appears to
Anefa,
corroborate
that's
this
her name.
hypothesis.
I want to pull Anefa.
Several
So-
of Marinette's subordinates were robbed on their way back. Their leader is a silver-haired woman wearing a hood.
Wow.
Actually,
I'm just trying to get
Cares?
10
Yehoda
wishes to
said
do
they're
so.
Yeah. If those treasure hoarders really did mean to hide the core in this box, let them come. If they're nice, and if they're mean, Inefa will give them. And if... Inefa, can you get little Chard... Okay, hold on to your hats. I'm gonna hide little Chard in a scrap prospector box. What did you just call me? Come on, we have to call you something. What? Lombro. What kind of name is that? Did you get it from... Oh, so use Lombro as a last name. Huh, I kind of like it.
Chard Lombro.
Then it's decided. You're stuck with it either way. You're the one who decided to hide out here. Don't think it likes the sound of that.
correction. This bot has no capacity to like or dislike something.
Huh? What?
Anefa will be
Because its
good.
core
I
was
want to try
destroyed
to
6
level
ways,
up
just
my
like, remember
bombing
how
up
I found the
to
word charred in the data?
80 so that I can use him as a
Anyway,
main
We can figure
and
all that out later.
put her on like...
Why don't you take the reins, traveler? It's Nice job! You've got some engineering chops, and thanks to you, I'm now the I expect good work out of you, little chop. We gotta do something about that temper of yours. Me?
She's a magic.
There. Much cuter. Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, Paimon, if you ever pick up stuff you have no use for, like screws and nuts and things, just bring them to me. I can make them into flowers, deal?
Yo,
Awesome!
sure. I like flowers.
Turns out enough good luck out there on your travels.
Turns out enough good luck. Good luck out. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is another one of those spots I can bring stuff. Right? Almost there. Okay, how far am I? I need 4 more. Do a big 10 pull. Stop. I just need 3. Cool. Yes. Down you go. Yay, I can actually do my main quest that I'm trying to do.
Bring it.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
And they update them.
Threat level exceeds
Huey, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be... You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what... True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rarir's super fast? Well, we'll just get enough to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrate. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a sec. You sure have been looking forward. Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nogcry? Heck, sure.
I know.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the wild hunt, something remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's... Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah. It's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. I'll send Anafa over to Nashi Town with some flowers later. He seemed like a...
That's
The data
sad. He was
concurs.
nice.
This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character has also received commendation.
Oh, that makes it even worse. Hey, what do you mean actual? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to invest. Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anafa?
My tasks are incomplete.
All right, we'll see you later.
Let us continue. Let's see, what do I got? Bloop, bloop. What?
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that Ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then? Before we start, shall we see if we've made this? Indeed. Quicker than we thought. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
I went down the road. Oh, it's right there. Wow.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed? So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen. So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it?
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so.
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chance.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, barring identities comes with risks, right?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk. similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flints would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flints ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rarier may have already killed Flints long ago and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do.
Steady now. Our friend should be back.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting. I'll have you know that this is top secret information.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the...
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other... Hey! Why you...
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up... Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, with the unease grips the hearts...
Yeah, you're right.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal...
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Hey!
Onward we go.
Bring it! Whoa! Monsters!
Let's light it!
Watch out! This monster was lurking near the lamp. There's something inside. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light?
Off we go!
A fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? Ah! More baddies! Hiya! A proper send-off from Messina with love. Going in! Hey there! Hiya!
The cat is no sleep.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern, now!
That's a cool cutscene.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
Yeah, it does.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities. And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him?
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times. Though I could not but I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp?
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee... Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for. Ah. I see. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the wild hunt
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the wild hunt massing to strike.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast, then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul in. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But the higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerir's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this?
Could Rerir be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us...
Ooh, kill it. Kill you with fire!
Bubba, get them! Eat this!
Ooh. Pow! Shubba-bumpa-bum-bumpa-dumpa. Boom. Boom. Bam! Boom. Lucinda. Bam! Bam!
I'm loving this treasure
That
hunt.
should get me. Really? Oh, maybe this one. Except my cat is still in my way. Get out of my way. Kitty cat.
Let's light it up at the frying pan. It's
Letting praise names echo.
hiya! Hey there! Hiya! Ha! Coming at ya! Attack! That's the way.
Astra Thank you for complete. Ad Astra Abyssa. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the adventure. Bring it.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a...
Let's stop here. Any further in the Ratniki, since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And...
You'll know when the time comes.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty hello?
Ah, you're the specialist.
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. If there's anything else you'd like to look into... Sadly, no. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have...
We'll do our part too. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation. But we still know nothing about how... Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flintz's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal, as I thought. You're both sharp-eyed and...
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little... But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Just as I thought. Come, try sense... Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major.
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of...
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned. Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, We might have to go back and find Neff. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right?
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the... It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance. So the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll...
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must...
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupt. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his...
Sosi. Oh. So, you know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I'd run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood. Completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush and eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or... What's with those faces?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of...
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks.
Good night. Hope you...
Crazy.
It
Guys,
seems
that's
that it
crazy.
is as we guessed. The Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow.
Crazy.
And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked. Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as an... But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And
Oh, it fixed itself. Yay, it fixed itself. Woo!
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. We'll have
Okay.
to fight
Break
Rerir
time,
eventually.
guys. According to them,
And we'll
not
do a
me.
poor job if
I'm
we're
gonna
not
play
well
for
rested.
like 7 more minutes because
A reasonable
I
suggestion.
don't stream for long.
I have no doubt that my
Don't
quotas
have
been
the
turned.
time in my life to do
colleagues
so.
have never failed.
Maybe one day. One day I'll stream for
guess
long.
we'll just have to...
That would be good.
But that is
Yes.
not today. Today is not that day.
Feel
I do quick little hour-long stream. And then those get posted onto YouTube and people can watch them later. I like it.
Phew, back inside.
Had you already sensed the unique power? I see. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Yeah, you're covered.
All right. I suppose I do owe you. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Yes.
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them.
I wish
And
I
was
could pull
moved to
flames.
action for the first time in
It's so
a
cool.
long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
That's fair.
Doesn't say...
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that nonetheless. There are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow
Yes.
I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt.
Well, you need us to get you where you need to...
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of a...
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratnik?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right, then. We'll trust you.
I didn't take you. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret.
Paimon's lips are sealed, too.
All right.
Okay, that's cool. Which explains why he's
Let's
good sleep.
go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
All the playable characters, especially like legendaries, are meant to be like strong people, right? Like we're talking about like strong people. We're like actually, I don't know Navia's story. I've never done that part of the game. I never ran into you. You're a 4-star. 4 stars are like, they're trying to be strong, but they're not as legendary. But they're both like, yeah. Gobling's a 4-star too. But I bet his voice actor, so he's cool. But yeah, like, Jean is like the head of the place. She's like super strong in that regard, and looking for a fight. Oh yeah, Mona is like an enchantress or a magician's apprentice, and I don't know his story. I've never done that place yet. I don't think I've done Kiki's stuff either. But I really don't know anything about these characters. Like, I was gonna go somewhere with this and like say, yeah, like this is why this person's this. Like, they're naturally, like, this strong. But, like, I don't know anything about anyone. Well, I'm terrible for a fan. I'm gonna rest, and then I'm probably gonna be done for the day, because I only play for about an hour. But I'm gonna finish this night.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guest...
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking... Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now...
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that...
Or are you in cahoots with him?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see... what do you mean? Duh! This is so confusing! It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain. Okay!
Hey!
My apology.
Hold on!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them—
And what hole did you crawl out?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or string. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any—
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial part.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have, but if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the—
Wait! It's...
All right, all right.
Oh. Alright then.
Well,
Easy. Left.
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed?
done searching, are we? Guess it's time.
Good. Sure you did.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting.
Yeah,
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's, and then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one, and amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle.
so did Flint's make his escape after here? And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the curatorium, gotten while everyone was super focused.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out.
Aw, come on,
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly
Might he intend to come back and get it? Well, he's out of harm's way now, so...
Oh?
What Paimon means to say...
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need... Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Okay. We will. Next time. F7. I definitely don't have enough. Oh, I do. Oh no, I don't. I need the other. Couple on these. Well, get there. Oh, 1 for 1. Yeah. We'll try to get her. I'm getting there.